Hello there, this is only one Kenobi, only one, and I just want to do a review because I want to get this guy open. I've had him for a couple of weeks now, and it is Grand Moff Tarkin, the 6-inch version from 2017 I believe, and I don't often get 6-inch figures, but this, I knew I'd eventually get hold of it because, you know, he's such a great character. I love Tarkin, and man, the figure is decent, you know. You look at it and you think, you know, how can you walk past that and not get it? As I say, I don't get the 6-inch line at all very many times. Only my favourite characters, you know, good characters. And when I do review them, as you can see, I am a Star Wars vintage collection collector with 3 3/4 inch scale. I'll have to always tie it in and showcase another item that links to the thing I am reviewing. And here is the VC98, which is Tarkin. And this is an issue for another video, but I would love them to reissue this or repack it or bring it back somehow. Because he's so rare, I don't have him loose. I'd love him loose maybe as well. Yeah, why not? He's a decent looking figure. But they don't have to necessarily bring it back like that. I think they could probably bring it back on a Rogue One card. And speaking of Rogue One, when I saw Tarkin in Rogue One, that blew me away, that. Because, you know, I saw it in the cinema and I just thought, oh my God, that was Peter Cushing coming back from the grave. It was awesome. Shall never forget that. Thank you very much, Disney. Check that out. Anyway, should we get it open? Join me. Boom. Hello there. So here we are. Before I get it out the packaging, I'm going to show you again in closer detail the two figures in the packaging. Now then, obviously, as you can see to the left there, sorry, to the right, this here, I'm on now, get mixed up here, is the 6-inch figure. And as I said, you know, it's a great figure inside, you know, there's no question there. I thought I'd just show you what he looked like, you know, in the packaging closer up. It's a bit bright on his face there. Let me back away with it. See? You'll see completely what he's like when I get him out the packaging. And here is the beautiful vintage collection card. And this card is making a return for the second time ever in the retro line. This was the 2011 Tarkin. Let me just clarify that. It might be a bit late and it's 2012. I beg your pardon. Look, see? 2012 vintage collection. And this is such a rare figure. This is why I'm on about the fact that he needs to be repacked one way or another. Either bring him back out like that, or put him in a special action figure set. That would work. Or put him on a Rogue One card. You know, either way, collectors, you know, like myself, I don't have him loose, and I'm certainly not busting open a 50, 60, maybe more now, pound, dollar, whatever, figure to just have him loose. But I wouldn't mind him loose. The last figure I have of Tarkin, the only one I have really that's decent, that's modern, is the 2005 one. But this is a really good one, which I wouldn't mind having. You could call it definitive if you'd like. Although some people do argue about that skirt. But anyway, enough about him. It's all about this one here. This is the 6-inch one. And do you know what? He's awesome. And again, like I said before in the introduction, such a good character, Tarkin. I actually recently watched Rogue One again. I was just in the mood for it. I haven't seen Rogue One for a while because, you know, I'd sooner nowadays watch Solo, you know, because Solo's a bit more light-hearted. Rogue One's a bit... I loved it when I saw it in the cinema, but I've come to a point with Rogue One where I don't want to keep watching it, you know? I don't want to watch it all the time. You'll exhaust it. But no, I was just in the mood for it, and I watched it, and it's fantastic. And as for the original trilogy, Icy Cold Tarkin is awesome. And also, just to keep on talking about the man, in the Clone Wars, I do like him when he's Captain Tarkin. That's really interesting. I love that relationship between him and Anakin. You can just see how he clearly is impressed by Anakin, and there's a rapport there, you know. Like it. So that's really clever the way they did that. So that's the Clone Wars. That's really good. That's the Citadel Tower episode in Series 3, I believe. I only know that because I watched that series quite a lot when I lived in Spain. I was... got into it a lot when I was over there. That was the series that was out at that year. But anyway, enough about that. That's the price tag. This came from Forbidden Planet. I do believe that Star Action Figures... No, I beg your pardon. No. Darkside Toys are selling him off in a sale. He might have even sold out now for £12, ladies and gentlemen. That's quite a good price indeed. That's a very good price. So, eyes and ears open, ladies and gentlemen. You can probably snag him for a better price than that. But, you know, support your local Forbidden Planet, and as I have said before, I do like finding figures out in public, you know, it's nice, you can't beat that buzz. Enough waffle, let's get him open, boom. In the words of Gold Leader, almost there. I just thought I'd show you again. We're getting closer now, he's nearly out. And then this is awesome. That's great. Look at the size of that. You'd think it would be smaller. The interrogation torture droid, or whatever they're called. They might have a name. Let me know in the comments. But this quite big in terms of. I thought they were slightly smaller. In the 3 3/4 inch scale, they might even be scaled inaccurately. And this is now correctly proportioned to a human head. But I thought they were only about a fraction smaller than a human head. But no. Right, let's get him out of here. So that's a nice little additional piece that comes off. And now your highness will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base. Horrible noise they make as well. Let's just stick that there. It's always nice to get a prop, isn't it? An accessory chucked in. This one comes with a mouse droid. Check it out. Come on, Tarkin. Yeah, very nice. I don't know, I think I would have been better off just getting him set up before I filmed him, you know? Do you know? So, I'll just run through some. Do you see, this is the thing, it's a great figure. That one could do with being upgraded to look as good as that, to be honest with you. You can't knock that facial sculpt there. That is Peter Cushing, isn't it? Kind of, yeah, I'd say so. It's pretty darn accurate. But it's the wrong scale. If you want it in that scale, you'd need a redo. So I think maybe they could get a little bit of photo realism going on with that one. He ain't bad. He looks a little bit more like Haunted Mansion or something kind of job. He looks like a ghost or a ghoul or something. Double jointed hinges there, of course. 6-inch scale. I don't like talking about articulation. I don't mind showing you what he can do, but I'm not really a technical reviewer. I like what I like, and he is good. So let me just get him standing for you, and then we'll just close in on him. That face. It's really more me talking about Tarkin, really. I wanted another excuse just to discuss the fact that I wouldn't mind that 3 3/4 inch figure repacked, somehow re-released, because he's rare as him. It's too much money. Let me know if you've got him loose, though. You might have got him at the time he was released. Look at that insignia. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I love that. You know, there's no doubt that he and Krennic butted heads. You can see with Krennic's insignia, he ain't far off Tarkin's rank. He's high up. So these two butted heads, and I've said it before in videos, the hierarchy of the Imperials. I love the Imperials, like officers like this, because I'm a big fan of the history of World War II and the Nazis, you know, the hierarchy of Hitler's little entourage, and apparently they all loathed each other, you know. Goering despised Ribbentrop and so on, you know, they all squabbled and bickered for the favour of, not the Emperor, but the Hitler who technically was the Emperor, you know, he was the Führer, head of the whole lot, you know, and they all were just trying to impress him, basically. A lot of the atrocities in World War II were not down to Hitler, it was down to his minions coming up with schemes and evil whatevers just to kind of win favour with Hitler. But this is turning into a history lesson. But anyway, I do like the analogy of World War II, and, you know, Star Wars is full of it, you know. It's got dogfights from World War II, politics from World War II, then it's got a bit of Roman Empire in there, a little bit of mythology with wizards and witches and whatever. little people. And here is Krennic. I love Rogue One. I just loved to see Imperials. It was like, some people don't like Rogue One, or they think it's, you know, they don't like the fact that everyone dies at the end. Sorry, spoilers. But I love the fact that you get a glimpse into backstage proceedings of Episode 4, and that's what's so good about it. And you see the Death Star, the final phase of the completion, the testing of it. I love it, man. I just saw it the other day again, and it was just brilliant. It blew me away in the cinema, more so than The Last Jedi. Really disappointed me in the cinema. My good friend Bosk's Bounty has just done a video where he has done a chronological analysis of all the, you know, the Star Wars films in order of preference. I'm going to do the same. I've been saying this for the ages, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do 2 videos of that variety. I'm going to do, number 1, I'm going to do a video of my opinion of the films having left the cinema, and then I'm going to do another video. I'm going to put all the video, rank them all in order again, on how I feel about them now in the modern time, up to date, you know, because I've got two different opinions about the Star Wars films. How I felt when I walked away after seeing them for the first time, and how I feel now, having seen them a few times, you know? And there's different opinions on that. So this is a great figure. There's not much more I can say. You know, you would have seen him reviewed several times on YouTube. This ain't nothing new, but I just thought I would show you this because it's a welcome addition to my 6-inch collection. And I have all my 6-inch figures, if you'll just bear with me, over here. So I have a selection of 6-inch figures. This is where Krennic was, just on the wall there with him. And then I've got, you know, just a few favourite characters. I don't go mad with this line, but you know, certain people like this guy, he's an icon, isn't he, Revan? He's such a cult favourite. And then you got this guy here, you know, and then I do like Kylo Ren, Stormtrooper. So this is a great figure, that one there. And then you've got, what's he called now? Oh yeah, Rex. Love that. And then, oh, awesome character. And then these are two of my favourites. You know, the AT-AT driver and the Snowtrooper, if it'll focus. Oh, come on. There you go. That's a great figure, that. I would like that in 3 3/4 inch as well, if they sort that out. And that is about it, ladies and gentlemen, apart from that's up there now. I'm going to cut it there. I'm going for a little whiz around this room again. This is a bit of a rough and ready video, ladies and gentlemen. I just thought I'd, you know, review him and show you that lovely card back, and there's lots of discussion on Tarkin there. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one.